Cool. Let's go over here, super quick. Just hit save, save. Go next. Starjack. Interesting looking dudes, aren't they? Like Star Troopers, but or Stormtroopers if they were like skin instead of the armor. Right. So that there's some more Starjacks out there somewhere. You know what I mean? We've got to have a little bit of Starjack situation somewhere. Otherwise, we'll never get another one again. And that's going to kind of be the theme of the run. These interstellar planetary beings that are slowly running away from the mech hive. We will be forced to do. We might do another run where we try and do like, you know, world domination, take over a ship, and then we're not running away from the mech hive. I assume that you can get a Grav ship and not trigger the mechs to be chasing you everywhere. I'd like to think so, because it could be cool for obviously, you know, like roleplay purposes, right? Just for you having a good time, just doing whatever you want to do. Only starting conditions, no incapables. We will have them be. We want them to be at least 13 so that they can do adult jobs, and we don't want them to be any older than 40 maximum. Just for like general aging purposes, they'll start to get, you know, things wrong with them. We could probably replace, you know, parts of them. If they get bad back, you can put a new spine in, that kind of thing. Okay. Now, for the first character, what do we want to do? We want to do sorry. There we go. We want to do construction is probably going to be one that's absolutely necessary. But things like, so for instance, cooking is going to be unbelievably necessary, and so is planting. Let's get our grower. We want our grower to be able to do something else. Growing and, look, preferably not building, because they'll be doing this loads. So you want them to be like growing and crafting, or growing and intellectual. Like growing and intellectual is actually quite a good one. Let's just see what we roll first. These guys are terrible at plants. Is that the situation? Let's see. Load pre-made, Starjack. Awful plants. Oh god. How are these guys going to survive in space? How are these guys going to survive in space? Cold tolerant, heat tolerant, that makes sense, Vacuum resistance, makes sense. Bad melee. We'll just put two master melee weapons. Should have looked at this first and then done the ideology. We'll have to just go back and change it quickly, because we put ourselves in a poor position. Great construction, good. Awful mining, not so good, but they can learn it, right? Awful animals. How do these guys survive? Awful animals, awful plants. What do they live off of? Do they need to eat? Hang on. Does it tell me more about them? This might be a nightmare. We might not be able to play as these dudes. What? How are we even going to survive? And we're not exactly very good at making sure we've got enough food. Here, read this. Engineered for life among the stars, Starjacks are built to withstand unforgiving conditions of space living. Their reflective pressure adaptive skin provides insulation against extreme temperatures and allows them to survive brief exposure to hard vacuum. Brief exposure, right? For more information, click on the FT's genes. Okay, so like it's just telling me the genes and then telling me to click on them. Alright. What does he live off? Is it just... Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Right, so first things first, we're going to be terrible at melee. It's just, they're right there, you know what I mean? It's just the perfect... I suppose it's not about the weapons, it's about the ship. We'll keep the same things. Burn and Phallosphere. Easy. But we'll do it with weapons. So we're going to want Charge Lance. Burning Phallus. And then we're going to want... What's a Hellcat rifle? That looks like something from Anomaly. I mean, it might be good. Where? Oh, is there a unique one of those hectic bows? Where is it? Nerve Spiker. No, it's just that. I mean, as a relic, we shouldn't, right? We should just go for something decent that we can definitely pick up later. Sniper's not bad, I believe now, since the changes. Let's just go assault rifles. Who doesn't love an assault rifle? Edic, and this was Phallus Fear. Good. Cool. Done. Now, where did it say, don't mind nutrient paste? That's what they eat. But you still need to grow and or hunt for that. I suppose caring for animals, it would just be more difficult, right? They'd still be able to do it. It would just be more difficult. Right, let's do this again. That was annoying. I'm upset that I didn't just save. That dude looked a bit hectic. Hopefully we can take him with us. If people are good here, we'll just take him. I say good. People that can literally do like no plants, no animals. Okay, what's this? Nada, 40 years old, at the brim, so not likely already. Psychically deaf, kind, slow learner, not a chance. Absolutely not. Tough, neurotic. Well, tough is good. Incapable of social and caring is terrible. 34, construction 8, crafting 10. It's pretty good. And intellectual 7. That's pretty good, but that's very dodgy that he can't do any healing or looking after prisoners or trying to convert people. I suppose you don't need everybody to be able to do that. We'll keep him in mind. Old Hardin, 34. 36-year-old Richie. Misogynist, social fights, optimist, incapable of violence. Oh, we haven't rolled them, so that's why they're coming up with this stuff. Jealous nudist, not going to like wearing clothes, so that's annoying. Mad construction again. We're not going to get much else apart from that, though, are we? We need, like, cooking. Cooking, medical, social, intellectual. Well, we kind of got intellectual if we go with him. But, yeah, shoot. So what we're looking for is obviously as good as possible in shooting, construction. A little bit of mining's actually not a bad shout. That's pretty good. Incapable of dumb labour. This guy's good. So they can do melee. They're just not as good at it. -4. That's it. That's all it is. Just -4 to melee. Do we go back and get the swords back? Yeah, Should have planned all this out, huh? This is cool. We're learning as we go. We've only seen one with melee, and I'm like, should we go back and put the swords on? No, let's just take it easy. Careful shooting, can't do them labour. No, not incapable of firefighting. Artistic and cooking, and misogynist, annoying voice. No, fights left, right, and centre. Okay, cool. So, right, beta. We'll do 1,000 rolls. Only starting conditions. No incapables for the first lot. We'll go 13, so they can do adult jobs. I'm fairly confident. If not, we'll just deal with it. And an upper limit of 40. Bang. Right. So, I wonder if we can roll somebody with a passion in plants, though. Because they'll get better at it nice and quickly. No. 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 Passion in cooking, though. No. No. Okay. I'm fairly confident it is not possible for them to have a passion in plants. There is some plants, but they got the scar won't be great. Jealous and beautiful. Social fights. No. Okay, cool. Right. No plants then. So, we wouldn't mind somebody being able to do what that other fella had. Construction, crafting, intellectual. I don't think they were all... we probably can't... Oh. No drugs, that's annoying. Baffin Morse. Right, pretty. So, that'll help with people getting on. But I think it also causes social fights. He's a brawler, so he'll probably end up in more social fights. And he's a brawler. He's got -10 shooting, +4 melee, and +4 melee chance hit. He's got a score of 1 melee. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm not sure I'm a fan of Teetotaler either. I'm glad that we rolled that though. Shows you that it's in there. Couldn't roll it that time. There we go. 20 construction. Sanguine. Slow poke. Oh, we don't want that. Slow poke makes everybody work slower, I believe. Everybody. Or unless it global work speed just means him. He generally works on everything. It's like 25% slower. Super immune's good. Quick sleeper. Pessimist. Oh, he's not got the crafting. We didn't actually roll it. We've run out then. So double passions is not going to be possible. So let's try. Let's go like that. We got one. Careful shooter. Shoots slower, but better accuracy, right? Yeah. Construction, social, intellectual, crafting. That's pretty good. 35. Raphael's coming with. Right. What do we want now? Medical. We definitely need a doctor. And ideally some if we can go medical and cooking, it's an interesting combination, but so it's 35. Nimble's good. Nimble, great memory body modder. That's fine. This might get a little annoying if we don't have to do modifications, but if they ever get hurt and lose any limb and we put another one on, they're sweet. You could do something dead simple as well, I think. Yeah, that's simple stuff you do. So construction, 4 in cooking, so the minimum's there for health reasons. Intellectual is good. Medical is good. These guys ain't going to be great at this, but we'll just force that now. So burning passion for shooting. So hang on, what have we got? So construction, crafting, social, and you know, I'd like everybody to do a little bit of intellectual. So social, crafting, construction, cooking, medical, construction, intellectual. So really what we're missing is like the stuff that they're not good at, so we're not gonna catch that. It's gonna be a nightmare, to be honest. And then artistic, which... So we just really want to force shooting. That's all it is. Okay, 32. Beautiful. I mean, that's okay. Comes with beer and raw fungus. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, they're together. And Lorenzo Moore is their son. Interesting. He's got not very much, but he's got shooting passion. He's 14. And he's their son. Do we go family? Oh, he's the jealous nudist. No, we don't. If he turns up later, fair enough. Mum and Dad left him behind. That's perfect. You don't see many Rimworld setups that are perfect. Dad's 35, Mum's 35, son's not a million years old. Where was he? There. Son's not a million years old. Did they get the right surname? No, but we're doing it. Mills. That's what it was, yeah. The Millses. Right, nimble, great memory, body modder, careful shooters, not ideal, but, you know, whatever. And then NG could be... Flace. Can craft. Right, apart from that kid, let's see if we can roll out some better ones. Gourmand, not a chance. Bloodlust, Industrious. Industrious is great because they will work ridiculously fast. But it's stuff that we've already got, really, and the shooting's not that great. Too Smart, Night Owl. That was okay. Optimus, Slow Learner's rubbish. Jogger, moves faster. Crafting, artistic, that ain't really what we want. A 13-year-old, tough, good shooting, good cooking, small passion for construction, medical, and intellectual. This might be the one here. And they'll have an aging situation, so at some point they should gain another trait. Oh no, maybe not. No, not another trait. It would be another if they didn't have a thing here for adulthood. I think we're taking Tail. She's the daughter. Fantastic. We're taking a family. We're just leaving. We're leaving unfortunate Lorenzo behind. Sad to say, we're leaving Lorenzo behind. But Mum and Dad, old Raphael and Smooth, are going to take Tail on an adventure. If Lorenzo shows up later, it should make for some good old punch-ons. Why is this 13-year-old girl called Tail that we're taking with us? Why has she got an ex-lover called Edward Hardin, who is 34 years of age? Rimworld, you are disgusting. Let's re-roll that guy. so that relationship is gone. We do not want to know any more about that. And we will be moving on. Raphael, Smooth, Tail. Perfect. What a setup. We are destined to succeed while very hungry. Let's go. Let's go. This is fantastic. What a setup we've got. Full family setup. I don't think I've had one of these probably ever. And if I have, it's never been as smooth as that setup with another one kicking about that could turn up later. Perfect. Right. For anybody that wasn't here yesterday, you screwed up. Now the mech hive wants you dead. Its terrifying murder machines will arrive soon. Gather the valuable grav light panels, then use your grav ship to flee to a safe location on the planet below. Yes, I did say gravite near enough all day yesterday, and it's grav light and has been the whole time. To launch the grav ship, select pilot. Yeah, we know. well, we don't, not everybody, pilot console, and then select the launch command. On the world map, select view planets to choose a landing spot on the planet. From now on, wherever you go, the mechanoids will eventually find you. To stop them, you must find and defeat the mech hive itself. Let's go. Moment of pause. This map is actually slightly different, but we will allow these. Now, I did this one yesterday for people as well, but if you don't know, you can right-click on Allow in the Orders section of the menus and do Allow All. It will allow everything on the map. You just got to make sure that your zones are right so that you're not wandering off everywhere, or just, you know, micromanage while you've got a small colony, but you won't be able to do that when you've got a big colony, so get the zones going. Now, let's haul. Good. We're taking the ambrosia with us. This is good. We're going to be taking the steel. This is good. This is good. We just want to quickly get some of this stuff up together. We can actually do this pretty quickly. So these guys will come on in. We've got vac suits on. Vac suits are mechanoids in 11 hours. No problemo. I don't think it's because of this. I think it's because of the thing behind it. Oh no, it is. Okay, well, just quick look at the vac suits again then. So, sharp protection pretty good. Armor 24 for blunt. 66% heat. They're not particularly great. Like the helmet's not particularly great for hot and cold. And obviously it doesn't produce any oxygen, I don't believe. But it does protect them from the vacuum of space, which it is doing right now. So, I suppose when they've got a vac suit on, they can just go out into space, which is exactly where we are right now. I think that's kind of good to know. Maybe we could do a bit of space exploration quicker than we thought. Although we don't produce any oxygen yet. I wonder how relevant that is. Anyway, that was the vac suit helmet. Anyway, then the vac suit itself is very, very similar. Better for cold. Not so great for hot. Higher numbers means better in that particular menu. Alright, we get it. Incoming mechanoids. Yeah, 9 hours. Quickly get the stuff. That's good. One more of you. Very nice. Yesterday was blocked off. We couldn't get to the last bit. Right. Smooth. We want to test something. Come here. Oh, we didn't pick up the weapons. Hold on. Now, who was who? We got shooters. Who was like our, you know, terrible but decent melee? Who was that? 2 for shooting. Excellent. 1 for shooting. Excellent. Right. 13-year-old girl, come and pick up this machine pistol. You gotta love a bit of Rimworlds. Right. Oh, wow. Dad, with 2 shooting. Come and pick that up. Mum. Come on, Smooth. Come and pick up, I can't keep calling them Mum, Dad, and 13-year-old girl. I've got to start calling them by their names. Okay, good. Right. Now, Tail. You don't do that. You draft up. Smooth, you're not drafted. You go and get that. Did I draft her? I drafted the wrong one, I guess. Nope. Stay there. Just stay there. That's right. Now. Oh, we can't shoot at this. Can't shoot at it. Can shoot at these. Let's do that. Actually, probably only get it from about there. Seven hours. Notice how the gunshots sound different because they're in space. That's sick. Is it going down? Oh, not very quickly. Dad, come here, help. Practice your shooting. I would bring Mum, but I don't know if it's going to explode. It's going down a bit quicker. Are we going to get it in time? That's the question. Yes. What did it do? You guys carry on doing whatever you want now. Nothing. Just gave us steel slag chunks. Alright, fair enough. Well, let's just do this. Now, does it automatically give us the best quality? Her piloting skills obviously not very good considering that she's a child. 20%, 21%. Great. So, we won't be able to fly again for 5.9 days. That's good to know, isn't it? And there is a 69% chance of having a minor incident. Not so nice. When landing the Grav Ship. Let's do it. Everybody inside, please. Smooth straight into co-pilot C. Hopefully she lasts with us forever, old Smooth. We will move her across. I don't want that. I want melee separate so that I know where I'm going. Oh, planetary. Whoa. Okay. So we didn't have a real look at this, but I don't seem to be able to click on these right now. Oh, I can. 1,800 chem fuel. Yo, these trade guys are in the sky, man. Cost 600 chem fuel. Okay, so we will be able to get there, but not yet. Alright, fair enough. That would have plonked us right by... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what we wanted to see. We probably would have liked some more, but yeah. Look at that. That's beautiful. Lovely, lovely stuff. We've got kind of a bit of every biome, like standard biome, and then we've got the special biomes just dotted around in between. So you got things like Scarlands, you got the lava fields, you've got Glow Forest. I'm trying to remember. That's lava fields. Grassland, there you go. So it's really, really light green now. So there would be temperate forest. That would be tropical rainforest. And that would now be grassland. Now we landed on grassland before. Is it going to make us do so again? No, we're getting temperate forest. Right. Oh, we just about can't get to an island. I would have gone over there. Now we could go just inside. No, we can't. Can't hit the Scarlands just yet. We will be able to hit the Scarlands next. I do. Possibly not next, if I'm being completely honest, but I do want to hit the Scarlands soon. We probably want to go slightly further this side so that we can jump over to here, and then we can move down through here. Scarlands, we've got the Glow Forest if we need chem fuel top-ups. Lava's going to be like right down over here, but we could come and do some desert and stuff, see how that goes. Obviously, this is going to be over time, multiple streams, which... I'm thinking this is possibly going to be like a Sunday game, maybe a Saturday, Sunday game, and then I play different stuff during the week, but we'll see. I do want to give this a fair few big old sessions. Like today, to be honest. Is that right? Been live for an hour already. Jeez, I looked over at the time and it was 11:30. I lost my mind. I was on half an hour later than I wanted to be today. I was a bit upset, but... didn't go to sleep very early last night after I jumped off. So, got to compensate somewhere, you know, so physically couldn't get up for a minute, but we got there. Glacial Pain, we'll go and see. We want to go to like a heavy water map at some point as well. We can't actually land on the ocean, I don't think. Maybe we can. No way. Oh, it's got a tiny bit of land. Right, where are we supposed to be? Up here. Oh. Yo. I didn't realise that we had glacial plain in where we are. So we must be cold. Yeah. Caves we don't want. Right, we want one of these, though, for starters. So we're definitely not going to the glacial plain first, because we want one of these. But things like that looks cool. A mountain in the middle of an open area scraped clean by the movement of glaciers. It doesn't make sense where it is, or whatever. While vegetation and soil are sparse, a few hardy species have made their home here. Could be interesting for us to do something like that, because we're more resistant to cold and heat, and we could hunt animals. That could be not a bad second stop for us. We will not go there first, though. Now this is all polluted. We're not in a good starting area, to be honest. What's this one here? A bay. So we can go Purple Bay. We're very close to pollution there, but we could go... Oh, it's caves again. These are all going to be caves, aren't they? Oh no. A basin. It's right in the middle of pollution, as I'm saying. 2 basins, okay. Could go up there. What's this? Caves and a fjord. That's outside of the pollution, actually. This could be a good one. Tortoise habitat, increased fish, archipelago, Comboa Islands. I think we've just found our first stop. That is not going to help us in terms of going here, though. So we're probably going to end up going this way, unless we go from there to glacial plains. We could do that for sure. What's this one down here? Let's pick our next one. Marble, granite, slate. Mountain, that could be good, you know, just to get glacial plains with a mountain in the middle. None of those got caves, so we could pick anyone around there, just based on what we want. Oh, it's solid ice and limestone. It's new. Is that a new... It's a new brick. Solid ice. You can make igloos. Mate, we're definitely going there. For sure. We're definitely going there. That's the second stop, if not the third. What's that? Harbour. Okay, that's cool. Wet climate, ancient uplink bay. What's the ancient uplink? This area contains an uplink used for communication with a low orbit satellite. Hacking the uplink will reveal a hidden location in orbit. Okay. Red Port, an abandoned coastal settlement. Precipitation is much more common here. A large indentation in the coastline that provides shelter from strong coastal winds. Okay, do we want to go to an increased fishing tortoise habitat archipelago place? Or do we want to go to the harbour wet climate with an ancient uplink bay? You know, we could even potentially do both, couldn't we, really? We could go to one or the other now. Because we could go there and get fishing. What research are we going to want early on? Fishing can be done straight away. That would be good. But how long is it going to take us to get that? Because we want to get actual power going as quickly as possible. So we're going to want to get solar panel. So 130 chem fuel, 60 chem fuel. We're going there because we want to see the ice, and we should be fine dealing with that temperature. Absolutely no problem. This is a cool start for who we are, and I can't make my mind up. Sandstone and marble, granite, marble and limestone is not really all that relevant, but we'll use igloos to build here. Although I wonder whether it will melt. We won't be able to build it onto the ship because it'll melt when you fly away. But we'll see. This is definitely the second one, so we can check out the new ice igloo buildings. It's just going to be a different wall, but still, we're doing it. It's cool. I will move myself now. I think it's about there. It's perfect yesterday, roughly. Well, look, let's go to... We've got the bay anyway. If we get fishing started, we can always do it. Let's go here first to the red port. Then we'll go to the archipelago. And then once we're sort of set up, established, and we know what we're doing, we'll go and mess about with igloos. Sounds great. Everybody with me? Lovely. Lovely. Let's go. This is cool. I like this. I like it a lot. Got a delicious morning coffee. Mocha. Treat myself. Well, not treat myself. Got treated. It's lovely. That's a lot more water than I thought was going to be there. That's a lot more water than I thought was going to be there. That's a wooden building. It's not an old one. Yes, this is a great place to have landed. Look at all that steel with 0 mining ability. Yes. Yes. Got Ancient Danger written all over it, so we won't be messing around with that early doors, especially considering our best shooter is a poor 13-year-old girl. Hack. Choose a colonist to hack this. An ancient transmitter used for secure communications between the surface and orbit. Hack it to determine the last location it transmitted to. Okay. What skill is hacking? Can anybody just do that? Because we definitely want to get that done like relatively early, because there's more steel there as well, and components. It's a good map. This is a good map. We want to work fast here. We're not going to be building up the ship too much on this one. It's more going to be getting some research. He says, as we're going to immediately need additional space. We're going to immediately need additional space, because we want to try and farm as much of this resource as possible. We want to get this uplink done. So, excuse me. We want to get this uplink done. We want to do... Guinea pigs, nice. We want to get as much of this steel as possible. We want to grab these components. We want to grab these components. Mine the vein. Yeah, we need a miner. I know. I've got to sort out all the priorities. So kind of fertile soil off of the beach. This is the new heavy bridges, by the way. How good is that? You can now build along the water. If we had heavy bridges, we could actually get here and mine these components, but we won't be here for long enough, I think, to achieve that. We're tempted to get fishing nice and early, but we also kind of want electricity as soon as possible. So, I suppose, well, we've got electricity. Sorry, we want solar panels as soon as possible, but we could always put down a wind turbine or something for a minute. There is so much stuff here. It's great. I don't know what's going on here, but this makes me feel like somebody's in here. Like, that is a torch. That's a skull torch lamp. Now, the curiosity will not... This is like a base. This is an old base. Is this where somebody has previously died? Because if so, that's sick. That's really, really cool. I think that is a thing. Now, right, let's move the landing zone. We want to be over here, by this, in between, you know, relatively close in between this and all of this stuff here. This leads nicely into the archipelago, but we won't use that very much. We could rinse off some of these bits and pieces as well if there's some, like, already made steel, which there is. And there's so much steel here. This place is a steel mine. It's a steel, one might say. That's terrible, I know. Do we want to land? Do we want to be on the beach for the ship, though? No, we want to be right in amongst where we want to be working. We don't want to be right on top of that geothermal when we're building either. So, where do we want to be? Now, if we go here, we could go like this, honestly. We could land there, nice and close to that stuff. Short walk away. Could even almost do this, right? Getting a bit cheeky there. But I think we will. I think we'll do this. Yeah. We'll go here. We're smack bang in the middle of the growing area, which we're not going to be too reliant on anyway, to be honest, but we will do it. We'll do probably quite a bit of it as well, because considering we're bad. In here, we can obviously do all the mining that's necessary, mine off all of that, check out what's going on inside of here, break down these buildings, and then come down here and do that uplink together on the sly. I reckon this is a lovely little spot. Don't want that thing blocking the door. Should we go there? There. Perfect. And we... Oh, wait a minute. We might not be okay for building out here. Pause for a moment. Minor Grav Ship crash. No. Oh, wow. You could be like... totally cooked. We just had engines blowing up last time. While landing the Grav Ship, Raphael accidentally disengaged the Grav engine too early, excellent, causing the Grav Ship to free fall several feet. Some buildings on the Grav Ship have sustained light damage from the crash. Based on the Grav Ship's launch, 69%. Okay, that's fine. It's just a case of repairing the edges. Panic over. Now, where the panic doesn't stop. Excellent, excellent stuff. Where the panic doesn't stop is is that right? Yes. Yes. Is that correct? Six that side of the door. Six that side of the door. That's correct. Okay, great. So, leave that one there. So the way that that will work will be... Bosh. Yeah, we can build that. I'm pretty sure we can build there. Let's see, actually, let's test. Yep, we can build there. No, we don't want to get rid of the plan. Yeah, we want to get rid of the wall. Cool. Okay, great. Do a quick bit of repairing. That's good. That's good. Actually, no. Right. Let's get all this sorted this time. Nice and quick. Let's get it all sorted. And then once it's done, we can just leave it be. Now, let's just move that over just a touch. I'm blocking off as little of the game as possible. We'll just have me blocking numbers. There we go. Because there's some menus that open right up to here. So I'll block loads of information if I go right on there. Alrighty. So, So that's good. 13 by 13. It's the largest area that you can have a roof over without having to have walls in the middle. And we're going to use that to build like a big room of nonsense, to be honest, to start with. There we go. Right, work policies. Now, manual priorities. Firefighting, patient in, doctor in. You can do it because you're okay. You will do it as a last resort. Everybody should be on bed rest. I can manage that myself, really. I'll manage that myself. Childcare is obviously important. They will do it if they ain't got nothing. Oh, they don't need to do it. Let's just get the red. Let's get the red off the screen. Basic turning on the lights and stuff. Yes, will be done. Warding and looking after prisoners, etc. These guys will do it if they have to. For now, we'll just leave that off. Actually, we've got absolutely nobody that's any good at animal handling, so we will have it like it's done as a last resort kind of situation. Now, cooking. Double passion, 4 skill. You are le chef. You will also cook, but we'll just leave it there for a minute. You are the best hunter. If there's hunting to be done, it will be done by you. Because of the shooting ability, right? Everybody have it on 4. It's good. Actually, top researcher, yeah? Top researcher. You can have that as a 2, because you're also the builder. Well, everybody can build, but... yeah, I suppose that's fine. And we'll probably change all of this up. Everybody's got an absolute flat 0 growing skill. Right, so we'll have smooth not do that, and we'll have smooth grow. I know that's not a great idea, but it is what it is. We'll also have 000 mining. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Just in time to pick up all of this beautiful steel that we've got crammed into this wall. And this lovely components that are all built in over here. I suppose, look, for a minute they can all just stay on 1. And they can help out. We could probably get this sorted nice and quickly in that case. And then have research benches and that up pretty early. It's probably a very good idea to do. Start. We're going to... I'm getting distracted. Finish the work policy. Right. Smooth is going to be the grower. Which means she's also going to be the plant cutter. And oh, hold on, she's the cook. She's the cook. I guess. Yeah, you could do it like that. You could do it like that. When she's not doing this immediate construction help, she would grow, then cook, and if she wasn't cooking, she would plant cut. That's cool. That's cool. He's on a 0. They're all on 0. We'll have them on 4s so that they will do it, but they don't want to. When you're not on building, you are on hunting duty. If there's nothing to hunt, we'll have you mine. Don't want you to grow, that's fine. Hopefully somebody will come along that's good at one of these 2 things. We'll get a join event or something. We'll see if we can get that nice and early so that we can get somebody to do the planting or the mining or, you know, something along those lines. I want to build beds nice and quickly in there as well. Now, let's just turn... Oh, he's actually pretty good at this stuff. That's why it's on. Okay, so he's going to be doing load of building. He's also very good at research. Now, dark studies are relevant. We won't be doing it. Research is going to be up there, so it'll be... What, a 2 for him. So he's going to build, and if he's not building, he'll be researching. Yeah. But then crafting, arts, wow. This is not looking great. So he is like builder, crafter dude, right? So research is not going to be his thing, although he has got a mad passion in it. So when he's doing it, it'll be great. But let's have him build. If he's not building, he is smithing. If he's not smithing, he will be tailoring. If he's not tailoring, he'll be crafting. And then if he's not crafting, he'll do art. If he's not doing that, he'll haul or clean. I suppose you could set it to like 1 priorities for him, and then we could have research a bit higher up as well, ahead of hauling or cleaning. Whatever, there won't be too much hauling or cleaning to do. That's fine. I think that's a good setup. They can all kind of do art, but they can't be doing... let's just leave it at that for now. We can always edit and change it as we go. But yeah, cooking. So they're all going to help build for just a second, and then once that stops, it will be Raphael that will do any building. Although they're good at it, so they will have it on, but it will be like, you know, last priorities before research. Growing. So she would grow, then after growing, she would cook anything that needs cooking and cut any plants. And then haul, clean, and research. Cool. Tail will hunt, mine, cook, haul, clean, research. And then Raphael would build, smith, tailor, craft, art, haul, clean, plant cut, and research. Yeah. Cool. That's us done. Right, now. We'll just put them on anything for the minute, just while we're getting set up and sorted. But we probably will do biphasic. It is, honestly, by far just the easiest situation. Oh. Now, areas. Inside. We want walls. We will do like a work zone and animals. I don't use that very often. I don't use work all that often, not as much as I should. Work zone in red, walls in blue, inside in green, and animals, sure, can be purple. Animals can be purple. We're definitely not going to use that very much on this one. We don't have many animals. Right, so manage areas, expand inside. Lovely. Done. Right, zone it up then. So, dumping stockpile, we'll just put that in there for now. Cool. We've got plenty of stockpiling going on here. We'll just make these ridiculously big shelves. Although they still do have weight constraints, so all the rest of them have got something in it, so you can't change it. And I think manage apparel. Now, what I did was I changed this, right? So day to day. Interesting, because it's day 2 today, and then space, right? So what we kind of want to do is then create and new. No. Let's delete 8. Is that exactly the same? It is. Turn tainted off. Turn tainted off. When flying. No. Into Stella. We've kind of got Spacefarer down there, but Spacefarer Turns off all noble apparel, headgear, everything. And I don't really want that. I just want like a day-to-day. We can wear this right now, but we are... it's not in headgear, actually. But we are no longer going to allow us wearing the back suit. Although it's cold, actually. So we've got good skin for the cold and the heat. So that's fine. Let's turn off that. So no tainted apparel. We'll mess about with that in a minute. That's fine. That's also no tainted apparel, but that's the same. That's exactly standard, so they can wear everything. And then what we'll have is we'll have all of them on day to day. So they'll now take off these armors because they're not allowed to wear them now, which means hopefully, I think, while they're inside and stored, I'm pretty confident. We need to re-go over checking it because we only checked it for a bit yesterday. Or we checked it but didn't check it properly. We need to have a look and make sure that they're not deteriorating. So if they're not deteriorating when they're not wearing them, that's exactly what we want when we're on planet side like this and we're just hanging out, chilling, whatever. Building, mining, fighting. We don't want them getting destroyed for no reason. And that's much better than what we normally start with, right? Like, I normally do naked brutality starts. You start with literally one pawn or one colonist and nothing, you know, have fun. And it's a nightmare. So even when we take this off, we'll probably have like shirts, trousers on. We'll be much better at things like that. The only thing that will be a concern immediately, which we could probably sort that from doing some hunting very quickly, is if we take this off and these guys don't have other clothes on. So like he will have his manhood showing. One could say his phallus would be swinging about the place. However, trousers, pants, and a button-down shirt, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine. So he's not going to be happy with that. So honestly, until we kill something, we're going to have them on Interstellar because they've just arrived planet side. But that's good to know. We could just change that back afterwards. Manage food policies. We're going to stay on lavish. In terms of raw food, we're not going to have them eating raw food. We're going to have them... Well, they can eat raw food, aside from... No, they can't eat raw food. Which way did I set this round yesterday? I don't want them eating kibble, unless it's absolutely necessary. I suppose that would be like they do have a choosing system in mind, right? So, whatever. Let's just leave it standard. Although, standard is with no human meat. We don't mind insect meat, though, so that's fine. We probably don't want to be eating fertilized eggs. Cool. We also will not be eating corpses. Just cut it up and eat the meat, or, you know, don't eat it. And then, what do we want? Vegetarian. Now, we won't be... You know what it is that I do? We turn raw off. We do. We don't want any raw food. That's right. Apart from berries and insect jelly and milk. Good stuff. Insect meat, we don't want to eat it raw anyway. Cool. There we go. There we go. Now we're sorted. So that's food policy done. We're not going to mess about with drug policy at the moment, although we do have, what's that? Go juice and ambrosia. So ambrosia will... This is a bit of a nightmare, I'll be honest. This was happening yesterday with these shelves. So clicking here apparently gives you ambrosia. Ambrosia will make us happy. We've only got 2 of them, so we'll save those for emergencies. Are you kidding me? Ambrosia. We will not allow that for a minute. It's on the shelf, so we're not going to allow that. We're also not going to allow Go Juice, although I think based on standard drug policy, Go Juice is only available for addiction, which none of us have. That's correct. As is ambrosia. So I will force it if we need to with either of those. But they won't take them standard anyway. But guests and visitors would. For recreation, we allow So it's a difficult one, because yes, but not all the time. We don't want anybody getting addicted, and smoke leaf will make them all move slower and do things slower, which is obviously not enjoyable, right? Well, it's enjoyable for them. Wouldn't be enjoyable for me as the manager, you know what I mean? It'd be like being stoned at work. Your boss would be very upset, I imagine. Silo cap is the new drug. We saw some last time. Didn't take any, but we did get high off of the spores in the area anyway. Drugs in Rimworld are very powerful, just so that you're aware. I think we're pretty good there. Excuse me. Drugs in Rimworld are pretty powerful. Now, we want to change everybody to medicine care, and we want people to attack if they are attacked. We are Starjacks, and we are of the Great Fallacy.